Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button below and a notification bell. We are here to give you a little energy update. Yes, we have the eclipse happening. Today, tomorrow, you will feel that energy for the whole week, but it is happening. It is the second phase of 3 supermoons. So it is a Pisces full moon eclipse and super full moon eclipse, I should say. And it is connected, it's phase 3 from last April, okay? And we are now also in the eclipse season, so the next few eclipses are all here. This Pisces eclipse is connected into Aries, the North Node. So it's bringing the North Node fates, pushing the paths forward. That's what Aries does. It pushes the path forward. But Aries gives you the courage, the strong kind of, they call it the ballsy energy to move forward. It is about letting go. It is going to be uncomfortable, which is that Aries energy goes into uncomfortable situations and really confronts things, okay? And it is all in conjunction with the energy. So we've got the joining of forces with the North Node with these eclipses. So there's going to be a lot. It's going to feel scary. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Something major in your life is ending. It could be several things ending. It could be major astrological events in your chart. Whatever is happening, guys, it is absolutely, it's big. Okay, so get ready. Sort of hold on to your seats. Those eclipses. It's a full moon, so it is an accumulation of many energies. As I said, going back to April, also of the last eclipses, they all start to come together to push you forward. What was I going to say then? Also in that, big transformations, big awakenings, big epiphanies, but there's some extra force in this that is being awakened within you, okay? And extra strength and extra courage is the only way I can kind of explain it, but it is pushing you into a new level. They're calling it the full moon on steroids, the super full moon on steroids. So, you know, that can get very uncomfortable even energetically, or leaving things behind. It can feel fast, it can feel direct, it can feel out of our control. And a lot of people, you know, we don't like that. As humans, we don't like that feeling. And it's like when something's changing so rapidly, or you're being pushed into your North Node direction, it's a known, but an unknown, okay? It can be a very conflicting energy. So Aquarius, expansion, bringing in your opportunities for you now, readiness. So we've got the readiness for change, which will be that Aries energy coming in, and free will in Pisces. So Pisces is also serving your higher purpose. So that's what it's all about, serving your higher purpose now, moving forward, and yes, going into those quantum fields within yourself. And look what I just had on the bottom, Aries, new beginnings. See, it's all coming into leaps of faith. Aries is very good at leaps of faith. And even if you're not like that, this energy will help you with that, you know. So if you've been worried or stuck or unable. Now, if this happens to you on a spiritual level, so that's going to happen in 3D, absolutely. But if it's happening to you on a spiritual level, you know, that can be very tiring, daunting, overwhelming. You could be Aries, you've got to think fire. If this is a spiritual, I can't get my words around it, and a spiritual acceleration, it could be incredibly fast. And you might need that time to process everything that's happening, okay, around you or has been happening. And you can feel the pulling and the breaking and nearly like when you're pulling Velcro away and moving away from a frequency or an energy. Reorganization. They're asking you to choose your duties and responsibilities carefully at this time. So maybe just be careful what you're pulled into. Don't get pulled into other people's chaos, drama. You know, don't get pulled off center now. It's time to, and those things come in when, you know, when they're saying stand your ground, you know, move out of old patterns, move forward into the North Node. We will find all these old ways or things come into our life to keep us busy or distracted. And you're supposed to be, everything in your life, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, is being reorganized, is what I'm getting. And there's the Virgo, and we're in Virgo season. Look at this. Aries in Sun in Aries, new beginnings, which is, this is the full moon in Pisces, but it's got the Aries, it's hitting the Aries North Node FATES, right? The path forward. And then Virgo, we're in Virgo season, reorganization of everything. Wow. That's great confirmation. Moon in Taurus, self-esteem, personal growth. This is all about your personal growth, which is your North Node. Pearls of wisdom, taking that pearls of wisdom with you. Self-esteem could be being hit as well. Watch that, because we have another aspect coming, Mars in retrograde, which I think it's in about 2 months. It's going to hit us and you'll doubt everything. Okay. You're going to go through these periods, even around this, we've all had it just recently. These doubts come up and they creep back in. They are for you to face, to stand up to in that Aries energy and actually be really brave within yourself and put those doubts and those low self-esteem issues aside. We have to override them, and this is the energy that you can do that. Okay. Now we've got the Sun in Capricorn here. It's working diligently towards your goals, okay? So the higher octave of Capricorn is a lot like Virgo, getting organized, choosing where you put your energy, choosing what you give to, choosing what you prioritize, choosing. It's very important now, because that sends energy out. It also sends an energy out to the divine. It also sends an energy out to your spirit guides, the higher guides, of where you're vibrationally at. So remember that. Let go of your inner hero. Let your inner hero out. Let go, letting go. Wow. And you could, I'm feeling really tired with this eclipse energy, because it is such a vibrational frequency distorter, like changing energy. And also you get a lot of downloads and upgrades as well. So if you are feeling, it's not normal tired, it's a different tired, okay? If you are feeling that, that's huge. So you have to rise to the challenges as the new path emerges. No negotiation, rise to each challenge, and those paths are coming in, those changing of paths, okay? Libra, reevaluating relationships, justice and fair play, rebalancing your life. So we are seeing a lot of rebalance of karma, laws of cause and effects. There's a lot going on at the moment. People are reflecting about equal give and take, or where you were giving too much and not receiving anything, or where all those imbalances are within you. If you're giving way too much, you'll be challenged to look at those. If you were taking too much, you might be challenged now karmically to go down those certain paths. And also giving in balance. Libra is all about balance and fairness. It's teamwork. It's working together. It's fair play. It's what's good for both. Doing unto others as you would have done unto you. All of that kind of scales, Libra, balance, and Libra is all about karma. Okay, so that's why it's the only zodiac that isn't an animal, or it is the scales, okay, or an element. It's the scales, so it does rule karmic justice, balance, and fairness. And interestingly enough, out of all the cards, this is the one that's got the eclipse on it. Yeah. Yeah, big changes, big flips in karma now. Okay. Karma isn't a punishment. It is how you grow. It is what you learn, then you need to experience. What you put out is what you need to experience. And it will always balance up, okay? Or out. And that's what I feel. I feel this eclipse is eclipsing you in or eclipsing you out. There's just no, and that just doesn't happen like instantly, but it will happen instantly within you. You will know. You will be clearing the decks. You'll be setting the boundaries. You'll be making the rules. You'll be restructuring. You'll be handing out the rule book to everybody. You'll be saying, this is who I am, where I am, this is what I'm going, this is what I'm tolerating, this is what I'm not tolerating. And that is that Aries energy coming in. Okay, having that fierce to stand up and make those moves, letting go and setting those boundaries. And we've all been doing that, particularly in the last couple of weeks as well. There seems to be a lot of that. Aries thrives on a challenge like that with growth and expansion and kind of a little bit authoritative, but not to be authoritative over people, but inner authority, okay, within yourself. And we've got Sagittarius growth. See, this is all about accomplishment in your growth. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement, success after setbacks, eclipse in Sagittarius growth. Got a feeling we've got one of those coming up as well. So, you know, we're going into that eclipsey season. The two messages, the Libra, balance, karmic justice, and does rule Venus, love, beauty, romance on a deeper level, like your values, your integrity, what's in alignment with your path now. But we've also got that Sagittarius energy coming in there, which is about the next venture, the next growth, the growth in you. And I love that card because look at the light coming in the side. Yeah, it's just starting to merge and bring through that success, or that feeling of success that I can do, you know, the I can do energy. In that though, remember, when you go into that, I can do this, or I'm making a new start, you start to implement it and then all these doubts come in, okay? And I want you to be aware of them. And I want you to heal them or clear them or identify them to remove them from your energy field. I heard stepping in and stepping through. All right, let's get some tarot for you guys. So when I say major endings, or something major is happening to make everything, it's like some of you it's going to be one major thing ending in your life. For others, it's closing out many cycles, okay? Many cycles. It is scary, okay? It's imminent. It's imminent. Oh my God, I can't say it. Imminent change. Imminent change. I think I got it out. Yes, guys, the body aches are there, the headaches are there. At the moment here, it's spring. I've got the hay fever going. I've got the sinus going. The itchies. Yeah, it's everything's blooming. All the birds are out swooping. It's all happening. Okay, that was just too many. Let's concentrate. See, just make sure you concentrate and stay focused. because I felt like I got sidetracked then, and I think that's the energy we could easily get into in eclipse energy. You'll be distracted and kind of, and then go, oh, what am I doing here? Oh, hang on, I was supposed to be over here. Yeah, just watch that energy. Yeah, see, new beginnings, and it fell on the Four of Wands. So that is about building and establishing a new foundation. Connections, relationships, doesn't matter if it's business, romance, whatever it is, it's the 1-1, it's the 11-11. There's a massive activation in that coming through all the readings and in people's lives. So the big building the foundation now on the brand new beginnings. Look at that. Okay. And that is something you can build and grow with. It is 11-11, the 1-1, the 4 pillars are equal energy, equal everything. Healing, see, reorganization, healing on the Virgo card here. On the self-esteem card, truth, facts, being practical, logical, being able to identify, okay, I've got some self-esteem coming up, got some doubts, I've got some this, I've got some that coming up, okay? It's about personal growth. And what have we got here? Being truthful with yourself. The facts hurt, the truth hurts, you know, but sometimes we have to lay down those laws. Sometimes we have to say it. We can be loving, we can be nice, we can be about it, but you know, this is a directness. This is like being at a business meeting, you know, and a lot of you are finding, I've tried to tell you in 20 million ways. I've tried to be nice about it. I've tried to come from a loving space, and then every now and then you have to actually go into this sword energy, okay? But also that helps you, that sword energy is very good for self-esteem. It's like the boss at a business meeting, you know, it is holding in my truth. It is saying the truth. It is speaking the truth, you know? So, and all I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with the truth. The truth sets you free. And you'd rather know the truth than not, and be strung along even within yourself, okay? So it can be just being truthful within yourself and your personal growth. It could also be, you know, getting really hard with yourself, as in your decisions set on them. This is finalizing, like a board meeting, a business meeting, communication. This is, you know, you might be in your routine, in your structure, in your daily life, in your, you know, you might get really serious and truthful with yourself and go, right, we're setting this routine. This is how it is. It's a business deal with myself, and that's what I'm doing. Yes. So what we've got here is working diligently towards your goals and your dreams and desires, and that's a yes. And it's also an ace is a new beginning, and it's about to be presented to you. So that's why we're preparing you. This eclipse is preparing you to go on this new start. We've got the Empress here falling on the Leo card. Your inner hero out, moon in Leo. So you're wanting a new beginning into what's nurturing, what you can grow, what you can build, what you can like, this is like building an empire. This is like, I want to invest my energy into things where I can plant a seed and I'm going to get crop year after year after year after year. And that's with love, joy, harmony, peace, connections, relationships within yourself as well. So it's a very nurturing energy. It's a very growing. I want to go where I can grow, where I can build, okay, where I can continue to grow and build. Anything that you are not continuing to grow and build in, I don't care who it is or what it is, if there is no growth with those people, places and situation and no change, there's going to be major endings. There will be. And that could mean a complete removal of a situation, or it could be major rules, major changes in the rules, the boundaries, all of the above. Now, rising to challenges as a new path opens, death and rebirth. See? You may have to do some negotiating with people, which follows on from what I just said before this card. You know, here's how it is. this is who I am, or where I'm going, or where I'm at, or where I'm spiritually at. This is my path. Now, these are now the rules, the boundaries, the this, the that, for myself and for you. And, you know, we're either going on it or you're not. There's the death and rebirth, you know. Like, you're either going to adjust to that but that's for some. For others of you, there's a path and it's splitting and you're now going into a new path. And I'm hearing there is no negotiation with that, with the death and rebirth. So you've got to always place readings where they fit. You know, some will say, oh, that's my situation with that person and that person, but that is that situation with that situation. So, you know, sometimes this applies in different areas of your life. I've got the deck upside down. Justice. Are you ready? Are you ready? I love this when this happens. We've got Justice, Libra, on the Libra card, on the Justice card. So there's your double confirmation. Reevaluating relationships, justice and fair play. Justice also upholds all karmic contracts, all karmic lessons, the laws of cause and effect, karmic contracts. In rebalancing your life where it's been out of balance, putting you onto the right path. Oh my God, the accomplishment in Capricorn. Guess what fell on it? The Capricorn card, the Devil card. Oh, scaling mountains to gain a sense of achievement. So what I want you to watch here, I've got two messages. What I want you to watch here is people being codependent, toxic, addiction, obsession, controlling, domination. You know, all those lower frequencies, they're going to come in here. Absolutely. They're going to try and scale mountains. They're going to bring it in. They're going to accomplish their goal. Okay? That's what they're going to do. For others of you, you are moving beyond this energy. Okay, the codependence, the games, the this, where you're hooked in, where you retaliate, where you get into your own lower vibrational frequency with someone, where they pull you into, let's say, gossip or slander or codependency or dramas or this. This is a time where they're saying with the death and rebirth, there's no negotiation now where you're placing your energy, where you're giving your power away, where you're allowing people to come in and be an authority in your life, your growth, your karmic contracts. It's not on. It's not going to happen. So this is also a challenge within you spiritually to stand your ground, to defeat the devil, okay? In you, around you, with you, beside you, whoever, you know, whatever it is. You're either going to, this is going to come in as a challenge. That's what I keep getting, because what's after it is growth. So the challenge is this: you standing in your authority, fighting and battling all your demons or insecurities or weaker aspects of yourself, but also be forewarned. There's a battle here, because there's also that energy coming in to scale those mountains over you. I can see two people climbing to the top, like who is going to, yeah. But it is going to bring you a sense of awareness. See, I believe everything shows you something. So you might see someone's true colors, or the masks come off, or, you know, sometimes that just will expose something about someone you didn't see before. But this is someone really trying to achieve something with this Devil card. It's control, codependence, authority, domination, low vibrational, temptation. And where you will go into that, where do you unify with that or connect with that? And it's been interesting. I've even found myself, you know, going through some healings and clearings lately. There is certain energies that my body, and I know other people have actually talked about this, And this is why I'm sharing it, because it is a collective thing. Your bodies are so sensitive now. It's like, I cannot, if you continue in that energy, or you're going to, it's like you cannot even be around that energy. You can't, that's why you might have to have a few hard, harsh conversations with people, because it's like you just can't be in that energy. And they have to know. They have to know that. So you either fix it and heal it and move forward, or it falls away, it falls out. Okay, so be forewarned. There's a bit of that going on. There's no doubt about that. Heard that from several different avenues. Yeah. Spirit is clearing the decks again, okay? Really cleaning it up though, really, so that you don't go into your North Node with these old, outdated patterns. They have to be cleared up in you and around you, okay? It's the big, strong message. And here we go, typical fire sign energy, passion, drive, enthusiasm, ready to go. On the Sagittarius card here, about growth, expansion, passion. This is all about what feeds my soul, where I can grow, where is the most light, where is the most that I can expand, grow, Jupiter experience. Okay, so we are coming into that, and I do feel with that Aries energy, this is fire sign energy. We've got lots of fire sign energy. I just realized that. And we've got lots of sword energy, which is the communication, the mental clarity, the healing, the truth, the communication, and the balance. And then we've got the swords, the fire, the passion. And we've just got a couple, 1, 2, death and transformation, and then that devil card. So there is some big major endings, absolutely. Getting your confidence back. The 9 of Pentacles is where I can build, grow. It's where I invest, what I'm growing. Paying attention to what you're investing and where you're growing is that sort of message there. And see, reevaluating what I've grown, what I have grown. All right, so, or what I am growing, who can go with you and who cannot. Sometimes a lot of this happens spiritually, energetically, because where you're going, certain people can't come. A, they're not karmically justice written in. B, they could be you could be being protected by spirit. Let's pretend you're going to come into a lot of growth, or you could be very entrepreneurial and you're going to grow and build and have a lot of success and abundance. Well, you have to now protect yourself, because you will attract people who want to take that, who want to be a part of that, who want to feed off your light, your growth, your energy, your achievement, your abundance, what you grow, you build, a lot of people, we get caught up in the attraction and how people want to be around you and you, but they could be feeding off your energy or what you grow, right? If they're the wrong people, they could also take everything you've grown and built. So sometimes spirit's removing people to protect your future, to protect your abundance, security, stability, your future. So some people, spirit decide, no, you can't take this person with you. They'll end up with it all. You'll end up with nothing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. And that's where this justice comes in, and these karmic contracts to reevaluate and put karmic contracts in place. Everyone, as you evolve and you go into your higher, how do I say this better? I just know that, one wrong person in your life can change your whole life path. Okay, yes, there's a destiny, but you'll end up going around the mountain the long, hard way with nothing at the end. You'll still get to your destiny, or a struggle, or harder, or you would have taken the wrong people or along the way, You lost, your growth, your abundance, you grew it again, you lost it again, you grow it because people take that from you, all right? So, or you can end up, usually as you evolve towards your destiny and your growth, spirit removes people to bring the right people up to protect you. So really look at who you're bringing along that protects your energy and would not be wanting to take from you. When you step into 9 and 10 of Pentacles energy, this is what it's building to, you have to be very careful who you are with. Yeah, it's come out again. 9 of Pentacles came out again. Spirit just wants me to get another deck to validate. I like my little goldies. Yeah, so be patient, letting things go because higher contracts are coming in. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. So that shows me that everything now has been taken over by the divine. Everyone is being held accountable to their higher path, their North Node, their spiritual contracts. And the higher up know who needs to go with you and who does not. That doesn't mean you can't be know them or associated or around them, but there are certain people that the higher up know to protect you. So let's quickly validate and then I'll wrap up. Are there any more messages? Oh my God. I think I need another cup of tea. It's when you sleep really heavy. I've got up, I had the deepest sleep. Yeah, the Emperor and Aries. Wow, the Aries card that I had before, the Emperor has fallen on the Aries card. Look at that. That's new beginnings. And we've got the stability, security, building a foundation. It's a yes. Now that male or female, whoever or wherever that's going to apply in your life, I can say a number of different things here. Some of you've got an Emperor coming in. It is love, a new beginning, passion. They see you as long-term or building a foundation or equal give and take. That could be a business. Emperor can represent a business, male or female. Yes, making a new start, building an empire, stepping into building a very long-term, very successful, very strong foundation for their future. And that's what your North Node is, and that's why you have to be careful who you're taking with you. It's there, it's on the cards, it's all positive, it's all really good. That is strong energy. Everything's backing everything up there with the cards. The Tower, reorganization. These cards today are backing up everything each card says. It's incredible. The healing on the Virgo, on the reorganization, choosing your duties, people, places, and responsibilities carefully, and on the Tower, there's the eclipse. A big change in foundation is reorganization in Virgo. Let's get the self-esteem. I cannot, wow. This reading. So we've got Taurus, a personal growth on that King of Swords, right? Self-esteem. Look what came in, confusion, doubting options, and the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is here. So they're on the same line, third card. One there, all right? And so making decisions, choices, things are about to come into fruition, but you must stay in your truth here and your self-esteem and personal growth, truth. And you have to deal with all the things that aren't coming into this foundation. It could be a bit confusing. There might be a lot of choices and options or things to arrange or rearrange or get in order or whatever it is. Clean up, whatever you want to call it. Okay, it could be mental cleanup, emotional cleanup, physical. It's also eliminating things that are fantasy that you wanted in your future that aren't possible for your future, okay? And that's what that sort of truth is. That could be just with yourself. It can be again, a major change in your foundation, your healing and what you wanted in the past, what you wanted to build in the past is not what you want now. Okay? Things have changed. There's the imminent change. And Spirit just said, that's with people, places and situations. You'll have to, I've had a bit of sinus and hay fever, guys. Very snuffly. Yeah, see, Capricorn here, working diligently. Now, that Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Now, yep, people are not going to be happy about that, okay? People are going to, but what I'm also getting there is, it's a very different message. I really feel like they're saying you need to protect your energy, work diligently towards your goals and what you're trying to achieve, and don't let anyone distract you. That's a very different message with that. But see this offering and see this offering. I'm also getting a third message. If Spirit is giving you like an offer, no, Spirit said no. No, that is protecting your energy, sitting under your tree, knowing what you want, and literally staying in it, setting it. It's like, I'm feeling like there's a little test, even from the spirit world, like, are you going to bend? Are you going to let this slide? Are you going to just sit under that tree? I would never say this like a sulky brat and go, no, this is what I'm doing. This is who I am. I'm staying in my lane. Yeah. So see this Empress energy, what you can build, grow, nurture, letting your inner hero out. Leo is all about where I feel I can expand my soul growth, my growth, continue to grow. Now, the reason we're coming into that, the Nine of Swords shows me that you're possibly done in old energy, or you could be still grieving or closing out or having to deal or face some really big decisions, okay? Because it's sad. It's any death and rebirth, because now we've got the death and rebirth. Any death and rebirth is hard. Whether it's just within yourself or someone, it's a death it within you, okay? It can, and sometimes we're in an energy or living a life and we just can't stay in it anymore. It has to change, end or grow. Oh my God. The Death card on renegotiation, rising to the challenges and the new path, right? These cards this morning are amazing because they are backing up every single card. Like the story's direct. Justice just fell before the justice on the justice. Justice. 3 justices. On negotiation, rising to the challenges and new paths, because death and rebirth, justice upholds the new karmic contracts, the new spiritual contracts. It brings justice to anything that was unjust, unfair, or out of balance, or was taken out of balance, particularly spiritually. Oochie. Yeah. Anywhere someone took you out of or into your lower frequency vibration, was taking from you, depleting you, karmic, negative karmic to you, there's justice for this. There's an ending and a beginning. There's justice. This justice has come through 3 times. What was taken from you? Where's on the justice card? Wow. Ooh, okay. What's this devil card? That just, whoa. That is incredible. The cards speak strongly today. and I felt that energy come through when you read and you channeling divine energy. Because when we do free will read, you get all sorts of information and, you know, lots of information to help you succeed because it's your free will that chose it. That generally sends you on a karmic lesson, good or bad. Okay, it's still growth, it's still an experience, but you chose it this lifetime. That's your free will. When you channel and there's destiny and fates and these justice contracts, the authority figure that comes through is like very harsh. It's like the King of Swords, like, why are you asking me this question? Blah, blah, blah. It's very, very direct. It's very hard. There's no emotion in it because it's like a non-negotiable conversation. And when you channel it, it's deep, it's heavy, it's emperor energy. It's very different to just other readings where you know there's a bit of destiny, fate, free will, and you've got all this, you can find information, but there's other times you channel and you get messages from spirit and it's authority. It is a higher ranking energy, okay? They said, yes, take it. I opened it and I was going to say, so the Devil card, the Capricorn accomplishment, scaling mountains to gain a sense of achievement. We have the Chariot, moving forward. That's a major arcana. Spirit saying you will be moving past this energy, whether it's within yourself, outside yourself, or what you're connected to. Anything holding you back from spiritual growth now. The Justice cards have come in 3 times in death and rebirth. There is no say. There is no negotiation. This is what's happening. And you will be moving past this, and this is an energy from the divine. So the divine's pushing you out of your devilish, toxic, lower vibrational ways. We've all got them. Can be low self-esteem, whatever it is. You are being pushed out, and that's a given. You have to face this now. You're being pushed. Look at that, the conflict. See, people not working with you or for you. People who have an agenda, people who aren't really doing or being or saying what or who they are, okay? And here we have Sagittarius growth, the Knight of Wands. And that's success after setbacks, because remember, eclipses are going to bring some setbacks, possibly. Or change, all right? Don't worry if you get setback, it's all in your growth, right? Or these setbacks were all in your growth that you're moving forward. This is about community. This is about growing. I know those cards get really shiny on the screen. It is the 6 of Cups. So it's about past life contracts, love, giving, nurturing, growing, flourishing, romance, and growth, and also community. So if you look at these could be 2 people, 2 communities. Like, are you in this energy? Are you around these people? Or are you around these people? We're very caring, giving, nurturing, loving. Or are you around a whole heap of agenda, competition, envy, control, order, because that's falling on there. And I'll get one more card over here for you to show you the difference. So, yeah, a lot of things are being shown, and it's sometimes, you know, truth, as harsh as it is, sometimes truth can set you free and the person free, as in they then got the opportunity to go, oh, okay, these are the new rules or boundaries or this or that or situation. You are either going to adjust to it, or we need to, you know, it doesn't suit me, so we'll move apart. But there's no point staying in that animosity and frustration within a situation. Sometimes it's best to just, you know, say, yeah, see, Magician in reverse here. So where people are not allowing you to grow, create, manifest, you are on the growth train. Yeah, and it's okay. And Spirit just said to me then, and also you have to be patient, because Sagittarius energy is not patient. It's passionate. It's not patient. All right. So, it is coming, but it's manifesting, but it's also still in the manifesting. It's got to come in. It's being put together. I'm also getting any manipulation from these people for you moving forward out of this devilish, low vibrational, toxic energy. anyone trying to block that energy or manipulate it or change it. Let's see the outcome. Because there they are, sitting on the Devil card and the Chariot card, trying to steer you somewhere else maybe. Yeah, see, Nine of Pentacles. Your Nine of Pentacles is being very protected. What you're to build, what you're to grow, your foundation, your hard work. Even if you've been a really caring, loving person in a situation and you didn't get that back. Let's just say there's, unequal give and take type thing. Well, guess what? The hard work that you've put in is now manifesting to come back to you. So you might get someone very caring, loving, nurturing who's going to give that back. All right. It is learning to walk away and let go and of people, places and situation. Oh my God. I cannot. Oh, so walking away, turning your back on people who are in this energy and who are, the Devil card reminds me of people that are unwilling to change and grow. And they set up these codependent relationships, whether they're dominance or control or order or authority, or play on your fears, your traumas. They're not into growth and expansion. They're not into you. It's a suppression. So, when something either suppresses you or elevates you, something either grows you or keeps you stuck in a cycle. It's learning to walk away from that is in between these two piles. And we have the Hierophant. I mean, this is the universe or a judge telling these two people, this is how it's going to go. Because this has to be sorted. For a lot of you, you're cleaning up if you were a very spiritual person, that can be the divine stepping in, defeating the devil, the Jezebels, the attacks, the this, the that. There's a higher authority here, a higher spiritual rank here. That's a yes. It's the Queen of Swords cutting it out, and we've got the King of Swords up there cutting things out. Anything illusional, delusional, games, mind games, trickery. This can be my gaslighting card. This can be my, oh my God, mental confusion card. And we've got it here. The devil, the Hierophant's overseeing, cutting it out and cutting out this interference. It's ridiculous. Wow. It's stopping moving. There's lots of planning and thinking before moving forward. This is you or someone or the next step in whatever. It is coming in, planning, thinking. We have the King of Cups here. We've got old hurt, and then on the new path, the Fool card. That's the North Node card, and look what backs it up. The High Priestess, higher Akashic records, contracts, guided by the divine, also protected by the divine. This is also kept a secret. So you might not even know when you step into that, but on the day the universe reveals it, pulls the sheet off or pulls the curtain down, says, here it is. Because the High Priestess energy is also about sacred information and keeping paths sacred and upholding spiritual contracts on paths. But it is hidden to protect it from you sabotaging it, but also other people. And that's why a lot of this, when we do destiny and fate reads, we get that authoritative energy come through when you're a channeler, and it says, right, just say this one word. We're not giving them any more information so they can't sabotage it and put anything into it and influence it, and so nothing else comes. We just reveal it on the day. It just happens to you on the day. All right, that's a yes. That's done on purpose. So that's where that trust and faith, that's a sort of truth of the fates, fated wheel of change. So nothing can be imbalanced, interfered. So you can't get in. It's a release burden. Spirits and close out cycles, Ten of Swords cycles. And then you can go on your venture, on your mission, follow through. So it is cleaning up, and that's a yes. and the new beginning. It's cleaning up everyone and everything, self included, to get into these new paths. A lot of these new paths are activated on the day. They are not revealed until the day for protection. Okay? And they're also upholding you to this. And anyone trying to interfere, and that's why, you know, truth is a good thing too, because, you know, sometimes when you tell someone a truth, they have to grow and move forward. If they can't, or it's not their path, the divine will step in. But at least it's a clarity, it's a balancing of energy. Like, this is where it's at, this is what I can be around, this is what I can't be around, this is what I'm doing or where I'm going, or you can come or you can't come, or it needs to change or shift, or this is the vibrational issue. You know, whatever it is, once you reveal it, the universe takes care of it. And that person and you then are in, that's what I mean by truth. It's not really speaking a truth, it's knowing the truth of frequencies. Yeah. And alignments and things like that. Oh, all right. I think we're going to wrap that up now, guys. That is a lot to take in. And I think really over this eclipse energy, please, like, watch your energy, moods. I just can feel when I visually tapped in, there's a lot of energy lines, and they are very, like, they're crossing and things are moving into different directions, and lots of people are having visions and epiphanies and dreams of, you know, activational things happening and movement. So to the conscious and subconscious, that can be a very confusing or distorting time. So you do have to, yeah, it's all bringing you back to where you belong, and belonging, but, yeah, wow, Libra, back into love of you, life, alignment. You know, to me, this is a bringing peace to your life, and your relationships will then flourish. That's what I mean by the truth. The truth actually brings harmony and love back into your life. Where we're untruthful, or it's imbalanced, or we're out of alignment, it takes us out of love. And that's where you will go and learn your lessons. And you can learn lessons and you still grow through love, but it's a very different discovery. It's got a lot of free will, and it's got a lot of supported personal growth rather than that challenging growth within yourself. And it has a lot of passion and higher energy and things like that. Is there any other message? I'm going to stop right on when it says 8:08, okay? Because it's about to. Soulmates coming in. Yes, this is your soulmate. And look, soulmate, you know, some of you might go, I'm with my soulmate. It's growth, it's level, it's expansion, it's coming into another level, maybe within your heart chakra, whatever it is. Yeah, loving yourself first. There's that self-esteem issue, respecting yourself, and you'll be more romantic. Attraction. New love, yeah. Give yourself a chance. New love, careers. It's looking all new. It's safe to love now. When you go through these passions, come in and trust. You've got to trust the process. Just watch. The only thing I want you to watch is deception from past life relationships. The masks are coming off. Okay, there is going to be deception, or where there has been. That will be shown, or is about to. I think there could be a few big issues coming up around this super full moon. It's going to hit people, so be careful. Stay optimistic in love, romantic feelings, reconciliation, wedding, express your love, freeing yourself, engagement, flirt. honeymoon, retreat, spending time, stay optimistic. This could be the one. Everything is coming into alignment here. Everything's coming into alignment. You just have to trust the process. Okay? Okay, take care. Thank you.